In chapter number 2, very important topic is partnership. What is partnership deed? Principal. What is partnership deed? No answer. Ansika.
The agreement between the two partners is known as partnership deed.
Partnership deed.
So the agreement between the partners to form a partnership.
Yeah, it's a written agreement. It cannot be oral also. It's a written agreement between the members, the partners. Jagraj Singh also, not regular. Mind it, you will not go to next class like this.
Sorry, sir.
At all. Yes, Prince.
It is an agreement between the partners of a firm that outlines the terms and conditions of partnership among the partners.
Yeah, partnership deed means any written agreement between the partners regarding all the terms and conditions of the partnership, regarding each and every step that would be taken in case of any dispute, in case of any sort of difference of opinions, the the channel which will be followed, the steps that would be taken, that is partnership deed. It contains a lot of things. It contains a lot of points. Who will be the partner, where will be the office, what will be the ratio, profit sharing ratio, what partner, which partner will introduce how much of capital, what will be the rate of return, what will be interest on capital, what will be interest on drawing, how much salary will be provided to working partner, how much commission will be given to them. Each and every detail of partnership is there in the partnership deed, and these are the contents of partnership deed. Very important. If there is no partnership deed, though partnership deed or registration of partnership firm is not compulsory, my dear students. Registration of partnership deed, the partnership firm or making of a partnership deed is not compulsory by the law. Even then, the partners, they wish to register their firm, and they wish to have partnership deed. Question can be asked, why is it so? Why is it so that though it is not compulsory to register firms, partnership firms, or have a partnership deed, even then the partners go for it, even then partners wish their firms to be registered, or this partnership deed to be their written partnership deed. So what is the reason behind it? Anybody can tell me? Sahiba, Bilal, turn on the cameras. Prince and Mansika. Prince, Rotela. Don't know. Hassan, why do partners go for registration of firms and partnership deed?
Partners go for registration of their firms so that in times of dispute among the partners, they could solve the matter legally.
That is the general point. There are technical points. legal points relating to this. See, this is what I mean to say. If you are not regular, if you are not taking your studies seriously, you cannot give the general answers because they will not be accepted in the exam. The main reasons are: number one, partners of an unregistered firm cannot sue a case against one another. If a firm is unregistered firm, a case cannot be filed against any of the partner. One partner cannot file a against another partner. Number one. Number two, cannot file a case, sue any partner. Firm cannot sue any partner. Number third, partner cannot sue the firm. Partner also cannot sue the firm. And number four, most importantly, the firm cannot file cases against any other firm or party. Outside firm or outside party. Legally, your matters cannot be solved. Disputes cannot be solved legally through court. That is why all the partners, everyone wants their firms to be registered and want their firm to have partnership deed. Very importantly. Very importantly. Second important topic is types of partners. Second important topic is types of partners. Anybody remember? Sakshi, Anurag?
Sir, two or more persons.
I am asking types of partners. Different types of partners.
The active partner.
Active partner.
Nominal
Keeping
partner, partner by holding out, secret partner,
Active partner.
Minor
Asay,
part, minor partner.
Asay Kumar. Active partner. Explain.
Such a partner take active part in management of the firm.
Okay. Prince is raising hand. Yes, Prince. All those who are answering will get marks. Those who are simply sitting here and showing their face, don't you worry. Your time is going to come very fast. Jagraj Singh, do you know anything?
An active partner is an invested person who is involved in the daily operation of the partnership.
Ans Gupta, no answers. Ansika, yes.
So the secret partner is the partner which is in relation with the firm, but it is not known to the outsiders.
Secret partner.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And sleeping partner is the partner who does not participate in the partnership, but he is a partner because of the other active partner, through the activities of other active partner.
Yeah. He has unlimited liability. We have to talk about, whenever you talk about any partner, you have to talk about capital contribution, whether that partner contributes capital or not, his share in profit and loss, his role in the business, whether he participates in the business or not, activities, about his liability. His liability is limited or unlimited liability. Limited liability or unlimited. And also you have to tell whether his association with the firm is known to the public or not. These are some of the points on the basis of which you have to differentiate. You have to explain the partners, types of partner. About their capital contribution, you will tell. About their management or managing the business, you will tell. About profit sharing, you will tell. And you will tell about the liability. About the association, whether it is known to the public or not. Injamam, turn the camera on. Pushpreet, can you tell any partner who is a nominal partner? Pushpreet.
Sir, nominal partner, the nominal partner is actually not a partner, but but firms allow his to protect her business partners. Nominal partner
He
cannot.
is not a partner, but does the public knows about it? What about his capital contribution and profit sharing?
Sir, he did not contribute capital or shares.
Nominal partner does not contribute any capital. Nominal partner does not share profit or loss. Nominal partner is not a partner, but he allows himself to be projected as a partner. He allows himself. He allows the partners of the firm to project him as a partner. To project him as a partner. Nominal partner also has unlimited liability. Unlimited liability. Because he is allowing himself. Everybody knows that he is the partner of the firm. Only he knows and the firm knows he is not a partner. Neither he contributes capital, nor he takes any profit or loss, shares profit or loss, nor he takes part in any of the business activity. Only his name is used. Because of his good name and fame, he is used in the business. But because he is allowing everyone to know him as a partner of the firm, he also has unlimited liability like any other partner. Very important, nominal partner. There is a secret partners. There is a sleeping partner, sleeping or dormant partner. Anybody can tell me sleeping or dormant partner?
Sir, he does not take part in management of the firm. He
I have
invested
told
money.
you that you have to give the answer in point. About capital contribution, first you tell. Then sharing profit and loss.
A sleeping partner.
Sir, the sleeping
The
partners
sleeping
A
partner
sleeping
contributes
partner.
to the capital
and get
of
share
the
in the
firm
profit and loss.
and share its profit and loss.
Does he take in the activities of the business?
Yes, sir. He contributes capital.
A sleeping partner does not take part in the activities of the business. That's all. He contributes capital. He contributes capital. He shares profit and loss. Right? He shares profit or loss, whatever is there. He contributes capital and he shares profit and loss. He has unlimited liability like any other partner. The only thing is he does not take part in the activities of the business. Regular activities of the business में वो part नहीं लेते. He does not take part in the normal activities of the business. That's all. What about partner by estoppel? Very, very important type of partner is partner by estoppel. Anybody?
So liability
Sir,
is
a partner
unlimited.
by estoppel is an individual who is a partner, but through this behavior or lets outsiders believe in business.
Not very clear. Anybody else? But good try. Very good. Anybody else would like?
Whether his liability is unlimited towards the third party.
Sir, partner who is not technically a partner can be held liable as a general partner who
Okay.
The nominal partner by a stopper does not have any objection in being the partner of the firm in front of outsiders.
Yeah, बेटा जब भी आप स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं अबाउट टाइप्स ऑफ पार्टनर, you should first tell about capital contribution. You should tell about share in profit and loss. Number third, you should tell about liability, his liability is limited or unlimited. Then you should tell about whether he takes part in the activities of the business, whether he manages the business or not, takes important decisions or not, takes regular part in the business activities. So a partner by estoppel does not contribute any capital in the firm. He does not contribute any capital in the firm. He only allows others to treat him as a partner. Means he uses the firm uses his name. The firm uses his name like nominal partner. Through his behavior, through his conduct, through his activities, he shows by himself that he is the partner of the firm. He is the owner there. होता ना, कई लोग आपने देखा होगा, they always talk of, show off in a particular way, like Amit is my very good friend. We are brothers. We have good business. Though he does not have any share in the business, though he does not have any contribution in that, but he talks as if it is his own business. He is seen normally with Amit. He is seen sitting in his office. He is seen in the different functions with Amit. So everybody assumes that he is also a partner of the firm, because he is every time, all the time, he is found with Mr. Amit. Through his behavior, through his conduct, through his talks, through his gestures, he shows that he is the partner of the firm, though he has not contributed anything. He does not share profit and loss. He does not take part in the activities of the business. But he has unlimited liability, because people assume that he is the partner of the firm, and in case there is some liability, then he will have to also bear it. He also has unlimited liability, because all the acts done by him on the behalf of the firm, on the behalf of other partners, also wait on him. He is bound by those deeds. Therefore, he also has to bear the loss. Next is partner by holding out. Partner by holding out. Anybody? Ans Gupta?
The
Sujan?
partner by
No
holding
answer?
out is a person who
Wait
is
a
not
minute.
the partner but
Those who are not answering. Asad? Injamam? No answers. Jagraj Singh? No answer.
Let me answer.
Arjun? Yes.
A partner by holding out means a person who is not a member of firm but allows himself or herself to be represented as partner.
It is similar to partner by estoppel. You mean?
Such person is responsible to person who has given loan to firm and his representation because loan has been given by assuming that he or she is member.
Yes. But इसमें लिखा देखिए partner by holding out means to say of partner can save himself from any liability if he holds out, if he holds out means if he holds himself out of the situation, if he refuses, if he rejects that he is the partner of the firm, if such type of partner rejects, refuses, holds himself out that he is the partner of the firm, then he can be saved. Means he can save himself from the liabilities. In the absence of refusal, in the absence of any denial by him, he will be considered the partner and he will have to be responsible. He will be responsible for the same. Then these are types of partners, very important topic. Then there are types of partnership also. There are types of partnership also that you can do by yourself. Then very important topic, next one is sole proprietorship type of business. Sole proprietorship type of, very important. Anurag, can you tell me sole proprietorship type of business, what it is? What are the merits? This is revision, come test, oral test
Sir,
going on.
this
So
this
sole
is a
proprietor is
form
a
of
business
business
organization
is
which is
particularly
managed and controlled by the
common in
individual.
areas for personalized services.
Injamam,
It is the simplest business form under which one can operate a business.
Sole proprietorship business is the simplest business under which one can operate a business.
Sahiba, no answers today.
A sole proprietorship form of business which is owned, managed, and controlled.
Controlled by
Individual.
individual,
Sir,
a single
Profit
person.
and
A single person. आपके घर के आसपास जो दुकानें हैं, शॉप्स है, मार्केट में जो आप देख रहे हैं, many shops are there, उनके ऊपर लिखा भी होता है प्रोप्राइटर, रवि एंड सन्स, प्रोप्राइटर लिखा होता है उसके ऊपर, प्रोप्राइटर. प्रोप्राइटर मीन्स द ओनर. Sole proprietorship type of business is a business which is managed by, run by, controlled by, owned by single person, one individual.
क्या कर रही हो?
He
लास्ट कर
is
लिए
the
इसमें आप पता नहीं
only,
क्या कर रही हो.
he is
अरे
the
यार
person
यार
who controls the whole business. He is the person who manages it. He is the person who takes all the decisions about this business. He is the person, he means the owner, is the only one who bears all the losses. This type of business is the most common in our country. आपके आसपास आप देखते होंगे, छोटी सी दुकान है, चाहे वो बड़ी दुकान है, कपड़े की है, चाहे वो आपका कन्फेक्शनरी की है, चाहे वो आपका सब्जी की दुकान है, मोस्टली दे आर रन बाय सिंगल इंडिविजुअल्स. तो इनके फीचर्स और मेरिट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड वेरी सिंपल है. आई थिंक एवरीबडी कैन टेल, नॉट ओनली ऑफ क्लास 11th स्टूडेंट, क्लास 5th का कोई बच्चा भी बता सकता है कि ऐसे बिजनेस में क्या क्या फायदे हैं, व्हाट आर द मेरिट्स, कन्वीनियंस क्या है उसमें, उसके फीचर्स क्या है, व्हाट आर दोज थिंग्स which are found in these type of business at large, advantages and features. are similar. Everybody can tell me one or two, one by one, starting from Ans Gupta. Okay, I leave it to you. Next class, I will ask you about chapter number 2, some of the important topics, and your exams are fast approaching. Those who are not regular, as I tell you again and again, their marks will be cut. At least 20 marks will be cut from each subject, from accounts, from business, both the subjects I will cut at least 20 marks. If you are not regular to the class, if you are not following the instructions properly, and I'm going to call your parents very soon. I will call them. The schools are going to open very soon. Your parents will be called in the school and they will have to give in writing why you were absent. And this is not an excuse that there is net problem or this problem or that problem. Everybody student, every day students are joining. Thousands and lakhs of students are studying online. Those who don't want to join, they have such type of excuses, lame excuses. I have already warned, this is the last warning. After that, you will be responsible for your result. Prepare yourself for the exam and come back regularly. Thank you. God bless all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.